Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
I suppose I have. More importantly, I have become physically, emotionally, and mentally mature. What's more, I'm in charge of my life now.
Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
Yes, of course. When I was a kid, I was sort of a timid and quiet boy. But now, I'm outspoken and I try to express myself as much as possible.
Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
I'm sure I have. What I mean is that in the present, I have higher self-esteem, better ideas, and broader perspectives, which are quite polar compared to the past.
Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
Well, indeed I have. Back then, I couldn't possibly do things without my parents' help. Now, I can confidently say that I've become independent, responsible, and well-rounded.
Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
I don't think I have, because I still believe in the same opinions. And some people even say that I haven't changed my appearance that much compared to my childhood.
Have you changed a lot since your childhood?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I'm still a teenager, so the gap between my childhood is not much. Physically, emotionally, and mentally, I still feel the same.
What do you plan to change next year?
I'm thinking about changing my workplace next year. I mean, I've been working in my current one for several years now, and I think it's time for me to move on for career growth and development.
What do you plan to change next year?
I'm seriously considering a new hairstyle next year. I want something trendy and stylish. Plus, it shouldn't be too long for easy styling.
What do you plan to change next year?
I'm planning to move to a bigger apartment or house next year. I think my current residence is getting smaller for me, plus, it's also far from my workplace, so I'm looking for a more comfortable and convenient place.
What do you plan to change next year?
I'm looking forward to changing my diet plan in the coming year. Honestly, I'm going to make it one of my New Year's resolutions. Well, it has something to do with a healthier and greener diet.
What do you plan to change next year?
Personally, I have got to change my mindset next year. To be honest, I've been feeling blue and negative lately due to all these bad events. So I want to start anew next year and become more optimistic.
What do you plan to change next year?
Actually, I want to change my phone next year. I've heard another iPhone will be coming out, and I'd love to have a taste of that. I know it would cost a fortune, so I need to save big time for it.
What do you plan to change next year?
I'm planning to become more serious with my study habits. I mean, I'll be studying abroad next year. Hence, I have got to be more studious than ever.
Do you like changes? Why?
Definitely I do. I consider change as an opportunity to learn something new. And life is full of changes, so I got used to dealing with them with a positive mind.
Do you like changes? Why?
Yes, indeed I do. For an open-minded guy like me, changes are something I welcome in my life with open arms. At the same time, I'm aware that they are crucial for my growth and development.
Do you like changes? Why?
Sure thing I do. Changes are crucial to my maturity and upbringing. Similarly, things around me are changing constantly, so I must adapt to them flexibly.
Do you like changes? Why?
Well, yes. To give you an idea, changes have something to do with fixing the mistakes I've made in the past. Plus, they can also motivate and encourage me to become better.
Do you like changes? Why?
To be honest, I don't. What I mean is that change is the hardest thing to deal with. So I try my best to maintain the things around me as they are.
Do you like changes? Why?
Frankly, dealing with changes is not my cup of tea. I mean, they're really scary and unpredictable. At the same time, I'm not comfortable adjusting to something new each time.
Do you like changes? Why?
Unfortunately, I don't. I find it hard to adapt to something new and different. Plus, dealing with change is time consuming as I have to start from square one again.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
I believe there are. What I mean is that my hometown is the capital of my country, which means it's the center of commerce. That's why, every now and then, new infrastructures and businesses pop up here and there.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
Yes, there are. Not too long ago, a subway station was built a few blocks from my place, and more subway schedules were added, making it more convenient for commuters like me to move around the city.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
Indeed, there are some of them. Well, new apartments and small shops popped up, and because of that, the population in my hometown keeps on growing. Actually, it's good.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
Well, I think there's none. I mean, I could see the same facilities and business establishments in my area. Plus, my hometown is small, so I don't think changes would be possible.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
I don't think there are. It's a small town and people do pretty much the same thing. Plus, I don't think there's enough room for changes out there.
Are there any changes in your hometown?
Unfortunately, there aren't. I think it has something to do with the conservative thinking of the people in my hometown. I mean, they are already satisfied with their way of living and the things around them.